There was 2 ships torpedoed on the first trip into Halifax for me, and one was the St. Croix, and the other one was a British ship, the HMS Itchen. And the Itchen rescued survivors from 90 of them from the St. Croix, which was one of the old 4-stackers. And it was torpedoed, and there was only 1 survivor left out of the 90. And apparently he lives out west someplace. He's an electrician. But we heard stories about him. They found him in a closet one day, and all he was doing was saying, "Why me?" It would make you wonder, why me? Out of, I don't know, about 150 guys. And we came into Halifax just after the Claycock got torpedoed, right outside the gates. And that wasn't very nice. People you knew were laying dead on the jetty until they gathered up the bodies. All young guys. I was 18, 19. And that part of it wasn't pleasant.
We have to go back a little farther than that. It started on a Wednesday afternoon. Had this escorting these ships back eastbound convoy. Then the U-boats started picking off the merchant ships. We must bear in mind that we had 35 merchant ships, only 6 escort ships. But they tell us that there was 12 submarines around us. So the submarines had pretty fair picking, needless to say, when you're covering over 3 square miles of ocean, trying to counteract. So this went on Wednesday, and then it had a bit of a lull on Thursday, and then Friday, up till Sunday. We had picked up some survivors off on the ships, and one of the petty officers we picked up, he had died. Our MO tried to save him. I couldn't. So 8 o'clock on the Sunday night, we had a sea burial for him, and we went back around back to our proper steaming stations again. And I went back to the engine room. I was in the engine room when the first torpedo hit up the forward end about 11 o'clock at night. More or less took the front end off the ship. We were in a position that the rest of the ship could have gone to stern all the way back into port. But before that was instigated, a second torpedo hit number 2 boiler room, and that was it. It was just a matter of minutes, and it was an abandoned ship. And she made 3 distinct movements. Rolled over on her starboard side, came straight up, and straight down. Let's see. We got into the water and hanging on to Carly floats. The sea got rough and started just literally flipping these Carly floats with upwards of 30 men on them. And each time you come back to the Carly float, why there'd be somebody missing. And we started with, I think it was about 30 on the float I got a hold of. And by the time we were finally picked up by one of our corvettes, there was 12 left on that float.
7